Now, at the very, very start of the battle, you see your Bastiodon pop out of the Pokeball, you see a Deoxys pop out of their Pokeball, and you think, oh great, what am I going to do? Well, there are 3 things that your opponent's going to do, and there's only one thing that you're going to do. And the first thing you are going to do is switch immediately to Victreebel and start plugging away. Just start hitting it with your fast. Now, there are 3 different things that your opponent might or might not do. So, the traditional way, meaning what I usually see, especially when you're at higher levels, is to keep Deoxys in and to keep throwing that Psycho Boost. Now, this is fine because Victreebel cannot obviously tank a Psycho Boost, it'll kill it, but it can tank the last one. So if they leave Deoxys in, hypothetically, they throw a Psycho Boost, then you'll throw a Leaf Tornado, and regardless of if it breaks their attack or not, they're going to throw a second Psycho Boost. You will shield that one, and then the last Psycho Boost they'll get off right before they die, and it will not kill you. Why? Because they are too weakened. Their attack has been so weakened that it won't do enough damage to kill you. It'll put you in the deep red, and you'll be near death, but trust me, you will not die, and it actually works to your advantage because even though you're down to 0 shields and your opponent's down to 1, you have the lead now. So it's up to them. They're on the defensive. No pun intended, you're on the offense, and now it's time to beat them. All right, and so the second thing they do, and this one I've been seeing a lot of, and it is very common to see at the start of the season and kind of early and mid-game. You'll see it, and a lot of players will do this, and it is they will leave Deoxys in just for a little bit. They'll get off that Psycho Boost, make you use a shield, and then they'll switch Pokemon. Now, it works for us because while they're trying to charge up that Psycho Boost, we're doing lots of damage. And so should that Deoxys, once it leaves, we'll continue the battle as normal. But should it be Bastiodon versus Defense Form Deoxys, the good news is that that Deoxys has so much HP taken away that we can actually do a lot more damage than you would think, just because it doesn't have Stab with Counter, and because Psycho Boost doesn't hurt Bastiodon, and they're not going to use Psycho Boost, and Thunder takes a while to charge up. So that scenario is one I don't run into a whole lot, to be honest, but it still is out there, so I wanted to talk about it. And I usually only see it with newer players or people that are new to Deoxys. It might be like a new Pokemon to their team. So yeah, and that is as soon as we throw in Victreebel, they get Deoxys out of there and they bring in like a flying type or something. Now, this rarely happens, but if it does, that means that that person isn't really comfortable with Deoxys, not really sure what it can or cannot do, and so they want to go with the sure thing, which would be like a flying type. If that happens, as soon as Victreebel dies, throw Bastiodon in and farm that flying type down. Now, once it's farmed down, they bring Deoxys back in, throw the Stone Edge, charge it back up. It should take 2 more fast moves. Throw it again, and then boom, immediately switch to Metachan.